A bit. There's not many nasty stories. I put the record straight. Tina Turner and I had a falling out at the VH1 Divas thing. She went and did the Oprah show and kind of badmouthed me and said I was a...
They call him the Rocket Man. Sequined jumpsuits, explosive performances, and a lifestyle that once nearly destroyed him. But at 77, Sir Elton John still commands stages worldwide, and what he eats before every single show will absolutely shock you. While fans expect champagne and caviar from music royalty, the truth behind Elton's pre-show ritual reveals a man who's learned that sometimes the most extraordinary people do the most ordinary things. In this video, we'll uncover the surprising dietary secret that's kept one of rock's biggest icons performing at the top of his game for over 5 decades. Sir Elton Hercules John, born Reginald Kenneth Dwight in 1947, has sold over 300 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists in history. From Your Song to Rocket Man, from Tiny Dancer to Candle in the Wind, his catalog reads like a soundtrack to multiple generations. But behind the rhinestone glasses and platform boots lies a man who's battled demons that nearly cost him everything. The 1970s and 80s saw Elton spiraling into cocaine addiction, bulimia, and alcoholism. His autobiography, Me, revealed shocking details about his struggles. I was doing drugs, drinking, having sex with random people, spending money like it was going out of fashion, and just being completely insane. The transformation didn't happen overnight. After entering rehab in 1990, Elton began rebuilding not just his life, but his entire relationship with his body and health. He started paying attention to what fueled his performances, what gave him energy, and crucially, what didn't weigh him down. I realized that everything I put into my body before a show affected my voice, my energy, my connection with the audience, Elton revealed in a 2019 BBC interview. The flamboyant costumes and wild staging were always just the packaging. The real magic happened when I could feel light, focused, and completely present. This revelation would lead to one of the most surprisingly simple pre-show routines in all of rock and roll, a ritual so understated that it shocked even his closest friends and band members when they first discovered it. In 2021, during his Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, Elton John dropped a surprising fact that left fans scratching their heads. When asked about his pre-show preparation by Rolling Stone magazine, he said something nobody expected. "I always eat the same thing before every show, a simple green salad and a cup of tea. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less." The interviewer pressed further, surely expecting to hear about elaborate catering demands or exotic dietary requirements. Instead, Elton elaborated, "People think I'm joking, but I'm deadly serious. No heavy proteins, no complex carbohydrates, no rich sauces, just lettuce, maybe some cucumber, a light vinaigrette, and English breakfast tea." His longtime pianist and musical director, Davy Johnstone, who's been with Elton since 1971, confirmed this revelation. "I've watched Elton eat that same salad and sip that same tea before thousands of shows. At first, I thought he was being eccentric. Typical Elton. But then I realized this wasn't a quirk. This was science. The science behind Elton's choice is actually profound. Heavy meals before performance can redirect blood flow to digestion, away from the brain and vocal cords. Complex foods can cause reflux, affecting vocal quality. Sugar crashes can drain energy mid-performance. Elton had discovered through decades of trial and error what sports nutritionists and vocal coaches have long known. Less is often more. Dr. Steven Zeitels, a throat surgeon who has worked with performers like Adele and Keith Urban, explains why Elton's approach is brilliant. The vocal cords are incredibly sensitive to what we consume. Dairy can increase mucus production. Spicy foods can cause reflux. Heavy meals can make performers feel sluggish. A light salad provides essential nutrients without any of these complications. But there's more to Elton's routine than just vocal protection. the psychological aspect is equally important. Eating the same thing before every show creates a ritual, explains Dr. Michael Gervais, a sports psychologist who works with elite performers. It's one less decision to make, one less variable to worry about. The brain can focus entirely on the performance. Elton himself has spoken about this mental preparation. When I'm eating my salad, I'm not thinking about food. I'm thinking about the music, about the fans who've bought tickets, about the energy I want to bring to the stage. That simple meal has become my meditation. The tea component is equally strategic. English breakfast tea contains moderate caffeine, enough to provide alertness without the jitters that coffee might cause. The warm liquid helps relax throat muscles and provides hydration crucial for vocal performance. When this revelation became public, the reactions were immediate and intense. Social media exploded with disbelief. "Elton John eats salad before shows?" tweeted one fan. "I expected champagne and cocaine, not lettuce and tea." Fellow musicians were equally surprised. Paul McCartney commented in an interview, "That's so Elton. Completely unexpected, but makes perfect sense when you think about it. The man's been performing longer than most of us have been alive. He knows what works." Food bloggers and nutritionists jumped on the story. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay posted on Instagram, "Respect to Sir Elton. Sometimes the simplest meals are the smartest choices, performance nutrition at its finest." But perhaps the most telling reaction came from Elton's husband, David Furnish. "People see the costumes and think everything about Elton is over the top, but he's actually incredibly disciplined about the things that matter for his performance. That salad represents decades of wisdom." This dietary revelation is part of a larger transformation in Elton's approach to health and longevity. Since getting sober in 1990, he's become methodical about maintaining his physical condition. Regular exercise, consistent sleep schedules, and yes, strategic eating have all contributed to his ability to perform at 77 with the energy of someone half his age. "I'm not the same person who used to do 7 grams of cocaine and still perform," Elton admitted in his 2019 memoir. "I had to learn everything from scratch: how to live, how to eat, how to prepare for shows without chemicals. That salad ritual became a cornerstone of my new life." The impact extends beyond just Elton. His revelation has influenced other aging performers to reconsider their pre-show nutrition. Several rock legends have reportedly adopted similar light eating patterns before performances, though none have been as consistent or as public about it as Elton. As Elton's farewell tour continues around the world, that simple salad and tea have become as much a part of the show as his sequined jackets and piano acrobatics. It represents something profound, the wisdom that comes with age, experience, and self-knowledge. "At 77, I know exactly what my body needs," Elton said in his final Rolling Stone interview of 2023. "I've tried everything else, excess in every form imaginable. But this simple meal before every show, it's kept me going when everything else failed." The lesson extends beyond just diet. It's about finding what truly serves you, even if, especially if, it surprises everyone else. Sometimes the most shocking truth is the simplest one. Thanks for watching. Click here to check another video and make sure to subscribe to our channel.